All right. So the main focus kind of on this lesson really is going to be how you're playing the course itself, right? So we're taking it away from how you're physically swinging the club and the motions you're making and getting yourself in the right spot to really playing on the course and scoring, right? That's the main thing we're trying to do is get your scores lower, okay? So the big thing for me in what I've found, you know, through helping students and getting you to that next level is you really have to be in tune with what shots you hit the best, right? What shots you need to work on. And I bet already you have a couple going through your head, right? If you have you have to hit a drive down the 18th fairway, what shot are you going to go to?
Hard cut.
Hard cut, right?
Yeah.
That's the one you're super comfortable with and can repeat when it comes down to crunch time.
Yeah.
That's good to have that, but additionally, as throughout your round or different courses, you're going to have to hit some different shots, right?
Yeah.
So what's a shot if you're on the tee or even not on the tee that you're not super comfortable with?
I struggle turning it over with a little draw off the tee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if there's a par 3 that's got water on the left and the pin's kind of tucked there, and the ideal shot might be, you know, a little safer to aim it to the right and maybe turn it over, it's going to be a struggle for you, right?
Well, I would say the irons. I'm more comfortable with the irons.
Okay.
But if say the fairway's turning to the left, I don't feel comfortable.
So same thing. Let's focus there then with the driver. Yeah, you got a long par 5, maybe one you're trying to get to. You know, you need a birdie to win the tournament or something per se, right? You gotta hit that draw or aim it up the right side and leave yourself in a good spot at least. The ideal shot's a draw, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a shot that you know you're gonna have to work on, okay? But then plotting yourself around that course throughout the round, maybe it's not a time that you need to hit driver there. If it's something there, you may be just as good hitting that little cut that you know you can do to a safe spot, playing it to a yardage that's your favorite, and making a birdie that way.
Yeah.
Okay? So there's different ways to think about it, and once we leave here and go out on the course, we'll identify some of those spots and stuff there. But a big thing, not only playing the course, but like you just said, is finding that favorite yardage. Okay, so if you do have to lay up on a par 5, for some reason you hit a bad drive, you have to chip out, what's that yardage you want to have?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's something that while you're out here, and you know you hit your favorite shot's your pitching wedge, and it's 122 or something, you want to put yourself at 122 yards as many times as possible, right, to help yourself out through the round. So that could change how you play certain holes that maybe you hit driver and try to hit a little 60-yard shot in, or something you can lay yourself back to a yardage that you're super comfortable with, and then be in full attack mode, you know, more times throughout your round.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So if that's something that you haven't thought about a ton, it's something that throughout your round, it might save you a shot here or a shot there, but it's going to instill more confidence kind of throughout your entire round, and you're going to start seeing better and better scores.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So one thing, I'm going to give you a little homework to do, and it's going to be to really dial in your distances and your yardages that you hit each club. Okay? And throughout it, you're going to have, you know, favorite clubs and clubs that you're not great at hitting or not as comfortable as others. But what I want you to do, okay, is you have your full swing, you're gripped up fully, you're there, it's your full stock shot, right? For a 7-iron, how far do you hit it?
170.
So 170. So make sure throughout your bag you get those dialed in, but what I want you to do is then, if you have a choked up shot, okay, that you got like a 3/4 where you choke down a 1/2 inch, is do that with each club and actually physically record how far you hit those too.
Yeah.
And what you'll see is that you really don't have big distance gaps, right? You just have to choose the proper shot. So anytime you're out there on the course, if you're not exactly that 7-iron distance, you're a little further, a little shorter, you can either choke on that 7-iron and still hit a good confident shot, or go up to the 6-iron, choke down and hit the confident shot. Now you've filled in those gaps, and you're very rarely going to be out there like, this isn't a comfortable shot, I'm in between clubs, you know, because we've all been there. So that's going to be your homework before we meet up next time, is to really actually physically write down all your yardages. Make sure you know what each one is, so then when you're out there on the course, it's a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, we'll head out on the course after we hit a couple more here, and really kind of try to plot your round out a little more than you have before, and make sure that you're comfortable each and every time before you make your swing.